Hi, welcome. Today's video we're going to be trying for the first time some of the items from the SUQQU 2022 summer collection. Very excited to share these with you. If you want to see how I got this look, what items I picked up and what I think of them, then stay watching. Okay, so let's start with foundation. I already have my skincare on and my I used the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream today. So it'll be like a moisturizer and a primer at the same time. I do want to say that on days that I don't want to film, my skin looks flawless, like almost flawless, barely any red spots or anything. But today that I decided to film, not only on my eyes like irritated for some reason, I feel very sensitive to the light, but also my skin woke up today with like a few red spots, which I'm not concerned about them. And in a way it's good because that way we show if the foundation or the face products that we use actually have coverage. So I'm not really concerned about it, but I did want to bring that up to you. So let's start with the foundation. I am gonna be using SUQQU. Everything except one item is gonna be SUQQU today. So I'm gonna be using the Nude Wear Liquid X foundation. I already shook it. It's one of my favorite foundations. I believe it's one of my top 5. I talked about it in a blog post a few months ago, and if you don't follow me on my blog, I am trying to post once a month. The link is down below in the description box. So one of the posts that I did was about my favorite foundations, and I'm pretty sure this is one of the top 5 because I just love the way that it leaves my skin and the finish is really pretty. And you're gonna see it now in case you haven't seen it before. This is what the bottle looks like. I love the SUQQU packaging. And the applicator is not a doe foot applicator. It is a little dropper, which I'm not a fan of, but I'm not really mad about it. I'm gonna apply it directly on the brush. Maybe I should do it on the face. I'm gonna apply some on the skin. I'm gonna do one side and then the next so you guys could see the coverage and the difference between one side and the other. So I'm just gonna go like that. My shade is shade 020 and it has SPF 30. It's 1.02 fluid ounce or 30 milliliters, and it's made in Japan if I'm not mistaken. Yes, made in Japan. I don't detect a scent. I don't believe it has any fragrance. No, not at all. It is a light coverage foundation, and you could definitely build it up to make it medium or full coverage. I like light coverage, so I only use one coat, but it just gives a really pretty glow, and I love that. I love to have a little bit of a glowy skin since I have dry skin, and in my experience it doesn't crease around the nose, which is my problem area. It doesn't accentuate my pores, it doesn't accentuate my fine lines. It's just a beautiful foundation. Get any excess and just go here on the neck. So there you have it on half a face. It's not full coverage, definitely it's not full coverage, but I like its finish, the way it leaves a glowy skin, and it gets better with time. As the minutes, the hours pass by, your face will look more silkier and more glowy, which I love. Alright, so now you see how the foundation looks. I'm gonna do half the face and I'll come back to apply concealer. Okay, I'm back. I turned on my other side light here so you'll see it a little bit brighter. I'm gonna go in with concealer, which sadly I don't remember if it was good or not because I haven't used it in a while. I'm asking you guys to see if you're interested. I want to do a video in the near future using makeup that I haven't used in a while, because us here on YouTube and influencers on Instagram, we're always trying new makeup and new skincare, new products, and sometimes we put aside and we don't use them as often as we would like. So I'm thinking I should do a video about that. If that's something that interests you, let me know in the comments below and I'll do a video with makeup that I haven't used in a while, and randomly makeup from different brands that I love and I haven't used because I'm using new makeup. And this is what's happening with this concealer. I haven't used it in a while. I don't remember it was good. I don't remember it being bad, so it must have been good. This is what it looks like. I already pumped out a little bit, and it does have an applicator, and I'm just gonna apply it right here on the areas where I normally apply concealer. Some here on my little red spots. And what I'm gonna do, it's called the SUQQU Radiant Cream Concealer, and my shade, the shade that I picked up is N01, and it's also made in Japan. Both the foundation and the concealer have a 12-month shelf life. So for the foundation, I use a Beekeeper 101 brush. Now for the concealer, I'm gonna use the Beekeeper A506, and I'm gonna start with the finger and then I'll continue with the brush. I think I might have picked up just a little bit too much, but any excess we'll just wipe it off and keep on going. I find that for the most part, the best way to apply concealer is with the finger, because with your finger and the oils of your finger, like it emolliates better into your skin. But that's just the way I like to do it. Now I'm going to finish off with the brush and make sure that everything is applied evenly. Apply some on the lid so it could be like a primer. You could see that it's brightening and it's creamy. It's not cakey. It blends really well. It's just, like I said, emollient, so it really blends it into your skin, and I love it. I love it. Now I remember how good it was. I have to remember to use it more in the future. I mentioned that almost everything was going to be SUQQU, but the only thing that I don't have from SUQQU is their powder. So I'm going to just use the Wayne Goss translucent powder to set my eye area. This is a really good powder. I'm gonna use the Refer number 22, one of my favorite brushes. I use it mostly for blush, but I think it's good for powder as well. So I'm just gonna pick up a little bit. It is translucent, there's no shade. It's gonna be good just to set like the concealer without bringing down too much of the glow, because that defeats the purpose of having a hydrating or a glowy radiant foundation and concealer if you're going to bring down the glow with a powder. But this is going to bring it down enough so it could set and not move around during the day. So now we're going to move into why we are here, what we came for, and it's for the new summer collection. I picked up some of the items. I didn't pick them all, but I did pick most of them. I picked up the quad. I'm going to show you everything now and swatch it. I haven't swatched it or anything. I'm going to do it with you right now for the first time. But I did pick up one of the color eyes, the quads, and I also picked up the melting powders, the blush 101, the powder blush, and the powder highlighter. One of the blush is a little bit, I think the color would be good for like a bronzer, but let's see. Let's start with, I'm going to start with the quad, with the eyes, and this is what the packaging looks like. Very typical of the SUQQU packaging. Is mostly like that black with gold trimming. I love their packaging. One of my favorite brand packaging. And this is what the quad looks like. I'm gonna remove the applicators because I don't use them. It does have a nice size mirror, and this is what they look like. This is a signature color eyes 115, and the name is in Japanese and I'm not able to pronounce it. I believe they came out with 2, but I only picked up this one because I think this one was more closer to my taste and shades, and the other one not as much. It's beautiful, but it's not something that I would normally pick up. So let me swatch it in the back of my hand to show you. That way I could decide what shade to put where. Very soft. I find that the SUQQU shadows formula are not the most pigmented in the world, but that's a good thing. That's one of the reasons why I like them, because they are so soft and easy to blend. No patchiness, no fallout. Okay, it's a little bit widespread, but these are the shades. There's one matte, which is this one, and then the rest look like satin shimmers. Really pretty. So since there's only one matte, that's the one that I'm going to use in the crease, and I'm going to use a Sonia G Blender Pro. I like this brush so much that I got a backup. I'm going to pick up some of that. I don't see any fallout just yet, just a little bit. I'm going to go into the crease and then work it out towards the... Actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to start here on the outer half and then bring it in to the crease. I am going softly because I don't want to have any fallout on my face. Although in my experience, like I said, I've never experienced fallout from SUQQU eyeshadows, but just to be safe, I'm going to start slow and then build it up as I go. And then I'm going to bring it in softly to the crease. Pick up a little bit more. I am going to do one eye on camera and the other one off camera, so this video won't be so long, but you'll see how I apply it step by step. So it's a beautiful orangey, like a red brick, orange brick color, very pretty. I think this quad is really nice for like the fall as well. like late summer, early fall. So now what I'm going to do next, I'm having this idea. I'm going to apply this color on, actually let me look at it. Yeah, I'm going to apply this color on the inner half. And then this is going to be my inner corner, my tear duct area. And this shade, which is beautiful, but it's very similar in color, I think I'm going to use it on, maybe on the waterline, or use it as an eyeliner. I think it's going to be really pretty. These two colors are very similar, so if I put them next to each other, you won't see the difference. So I think I'm going to apply that color probably like on the waterline, or maybe as an eyeliner. Let's see. That really pretty color right here, I think I'm going to start with a brush, and then if I see that it's not doing well, then I'll use a finger, because it is a shimmer. I'm going to use a Sonia G Work 01. It is picking up. It is picking up, so I might not need to use my finger. Ooh, so pretty. And although they're kind of related, but you could see the difference between one and the other. So that's why I chose this color, because I wanted to have like a difference. I'm gonna blend it here softly, take it all the way to the middle here, and that's it. I'm gonna go now with I don't have a clean one right now, so I'm gonna use this one for the tear duct area and for the waterline. This is the Beekeeper Beauty 204. I'm gonna get some of that nice gold champagne color and apply it here. It's not too brightening, and then some here on the top. It's not like really brightening that area like I wanted. Okay, I picked up a little bit more, and you could see it, but it's not what I was hoping for, but it's gonna work. Now I'm gonna get that same brush and get that fourth color that I haven't used yet, that fourth shade, and apply it here on the waterline. I think that was a good call. I think it's gorgeous. A little bit kind of dramatic and bright for me, but I like it. I wonder, just to test it out, I'm gonna flip the brush, the Worker one, and go back to that champagne gold area. I'm gonna go back to that champagne gold shade and see how it would look if I apply it on top of this one here. I like it. It's very subtle. I like it. It gives it more shimmer. You guys see that? I'm gonna get now a clean Redford brush and swap out the edges here and kind of blend everything so it doesn't look I don't like to see rough edges, so I'm gonna blend everything out like that. Swipe off any excess on a towel, a clean towel, and just keep on blending it out so everything is cohesive. I like it. Definitely very summer, late summer, early fall kind of shade. Like it. I'm gonna do the other eye off camera, come back for the rest of the face products and the mascara and the lipstick. Okay, so I'm back. My eyes are done. It looks like I'm on fire. I already applied mascara off camera because I thought I had a SUQQU mascara, but I guess I don't, so I'm gonna have to order one to try it. And I went ahead and applied or used the Sissy Paris So Stretch mascara, which is one of my favorite mascaras. It's what I put on, and I love the way it lengthens my lashes. I'm not gonna talk too much about it because this is a mostly SUQQU dedicated video. So let's go on with the rest of the products that I got from the summer collection. So let me show you real quick the packaging. They're all the same packaging, a little bit dirty because I already put my fingerprints on them, but it's the same packaging, reflective black packaging with the gold trimming. They all bring a mirror. And first I'm going to show you the SUQQU Melting Powder Highlighter 101. Look how pretty. I'm going to flip it around just because of the mirror and get rid of the little applicators. Look how pretty it is. It does say SUQQU, but it's upside down because I do have the mirror down here. It's a beautiful, it looks like marble. I love it. I love the way it looks. I'm going to swatch it now, but let me show you the other two. This is the Melting Powder Blush. This is the 101, the SUQQU Melting Powder Blush 101. And then this is the other blush that I think I'm going to use it as a bronzer. Let's see how it goes. Because it's more like a soft brown shade. And this is the 102, the blush 102. I'll swatch this one first just because it's the one I have in my hand. They both have like a slight shimmer, and so is the highlighter, of course. I think that blush might be too light to apply as a bronzer. This is the 102, the 101, and then this is the highlighter. The highlighter is not that highlighting, but let's see how it looks when I apply it to the skin. I'm gonna pick up my Sony Niji Pro. I love this brush to apply bronzer. I'm gonna just pick up a little bit and then try to apply it. Instead of contouring, I'm just gonna apply it like all over my face where I usually apply bronzer, just to give me some color. It's very light, it's very subtle, but it does have some color to it, some depth. And there's not a lot of shimmer being transcribed into the skin, so that's good. I'm just gonna apply it all over, a little bit all over. I like it. I'm surprised. I thought it was gonna be like too light, but actually it does have some pickup to it. So it gives me like this really soft bronze color, which I love. Nice. Now let's go into the blush, which I'm a little bit nervous about. I'm going to use the Sony Cheek Pro, is called. Yes, the Cheek Pro. Go like that very slowly on my cheek area and try to go all the way back to my temple. Kind of give this lift effect. It's pigmented and it does have some shimmer, but it's actually not accentuating my texture. So I'm just going to swirl it around just a little bit and take it all the way back to my temple here. What do you guys think of it so far? Because I might be seeing one thing and then you guys might be seeing something else. It is definitely giving me a bronze look, like a summer look, which is perfect. Now, if ever I get some tan, which I never tan, I get red, so I avoid the sun and I wear a lot of sunscreen. But from time to time I do get some tan, some sun, and then I'll probably not wear this makeup when I'm tan because it'll make me look darker. But on the days where I don't get a lot of sun, I think this is perfect. I'm gonna get some, just a tap, and go here over my nose to give me like this sun-kissed look. Now I'm going to the highlighter, Marble Looking Beauty. I'm gonna pick up from Wayne Goss this is from its Edit, I think it's called the Edit collection, number 04. And I'm gonna pick up some of it with a brush. Go slowly. It does have highlight, but it's not like white gold, like a champagne highlight. It's more like gold color. So I'm very careful. Not apply too much. I think I picked up too much from the brush. I like highlight, but not too much that I'm gonna cause a car accident. Just enough. This one is accentuating a little bit my texture, but that's okay. Texture is normal, it's natural. Everybody has texture and pores, so I'm not worried about that either. It does give a pretty highlight, but it's a goldish highlight, so if you don't like gold highlight, then you probably won't like this color. I'm realizing that I might be looking a little bit too bronzed up, too orange, maybe too bronzed up, but I like it because I'm so pale that when I have some color in my face, like, I know I get happy and I like it. Alright, so now we're gonna move on with lipstick. I picked up, they came out with a couple, but I only picked up one, the 122. First, let me show you the packaging. And this is what the lipstick looks like. I love orange lipsticks. If you follow me for a while, if you see my videos, you know that I love orange, so I'm very excited to try this shade. Feels like a balm. A bit thicker than a balm. Between a balm and a lipstick. You could always go get a lip liner and line up your lips if you want. I'm gonna leave it just as is. I like that it's light because that way the attention goes mostly to my eye area because it is a bright eyeshadow. But this is, it's light, but it has some color to it, which I like. It feels really good. It feels a little bit like a lip mask. Not as thick as a lip mask, but it just feels like very nourishing, very hydrating, and it feels really good. I could finish up with a setting spray, but I don't have a SUQQU setting spray. I'm just going to pick up the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray just to set it. Let it dry. I love this setting spray. It smells so good and it's so refreshing. Wait a few seconds till it dries up. Feels really good. Everything feels really good. It feels really light. I know this with this foundation, I feel very light, like if I have nothing on. The concealer is not creasing up. The eyeshadow shades are gorgeous. The lipstick is beautiful. The blushes and the highlighter are also very pretty. Maybe I'm a little bit too bronzed up, but I'm just enjoying the moment. At least for a few hours, I feel that I actually have a tan. And I love orange. I like the way it looks on my complexion. I lean more towards orangey, peachy blushes rather than pink, and my personal taste. But overall, I love it. I love it. What do you guys think of this look? Did you pick up anything from the SUQQU summer collection? I love SUQQU. It's one of my favorite brands. I am testing their skincare still. I'm still testing a few items one by one, but everything I tried so far is lovely. The makeup is lovely. Everything I tried from them I love. At the time of this video, that I'm filming this video, the collection is still available, which is surprising because they would normally sell out really fast, but they still have they still have the items left. I don't know if it's limited edition, I'm not sure, but they're still on at the time that I'm filming this video. So I bought them straight from Selfridges. I'm gonna leave the links of everything that I used today. I'm gonna leave it down below in the description box like I always do. I want to thank you guys for coming over and spending some time with me. I really enjoyed creating this look. I hope you loved it, and I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.